Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of 100 Yards Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host and producer this afternoon, Logan Landers. And join me to talk about the man under center, Sedrick Van Pran for the University of Georgia Bulldogs. As always, Mr. Football, Vincent Tenner. How you doing, Vincent?
Hey, how you doing today, Mr. Logan Landers?
I'm doing tremendous, sir. Happy to talk about this big man under center for all those years at Georgia is now going to be moving on to the National Football League. But before we get into this and dissect and discuss this large man under center, guys, if you enjoy the episode, give us a like, follow, share, and subscribe on social media. Check us out each and every single week. You can also go and download our podcast as well, which is available on all major podcast streaming platforms, thanks to the fine folks at the Believe Podcast Network. Now, Vincent, let's talk about this guy, Sedrick Van Pran. 6'4", 310 is his height and weight as a junior at the University of Georgia by way of NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, this guy is very impressive, won the SEC Jacobs Blocking Trophy Award, was named the first team All-American by every big name you can think of, played all 14 games this past season at Georgia, and has just been super impressive. And also, Vincent, the same thing we've talked about with DeJon Edwards, his teammate, is he was healthy. A guy under center who was healthy for, I would say, the vast majority of his career. He did miss a little bit of time in 2021, but still, he is a guy who is always on the field for the most part, and who someone is an anchor on that offense that you have to have. So, looking at him, I think that Van Pran, obviously, he's stout, he's built. If you look at him on the screen, he's just a large human, but he is strong as can be. He's got a good core as well, helps him with the bigger guys. That means he's not going to fall over with that wide base he has and that wide chest as well, those good arms. He is a guy who's very coordinated. You know, he knows where to go. You don't see him making a whole lot of mental errors or mistakes. Very smart guy as well. Knows how to read defenses, who's coming in for the sack, if it's a corner blitz or if it's just a guy from the linebacking position. He knows where to go. He's seemingly always on top of the action. And this guy, Vincent, in the run game is where we saw, who we just talked about, DeJon Edwards, really make his money this year. And that's because Van Pran was able to just push guys out of the way at will. And do so, I think, in an aggressive manner, which I personally like to see on the offensive line. Guys who have a little bit of that mean streak to them, who aren't afraid to get a little down and dirty. And that's what I think Sedrick is. He's got that mean streak to him, an absolute just nasty demeanor to him in the run game. In the pass game, let's not get it twisted, he's no slouch either. But I think he's definitely a little bit better of a run blocker as opposed to the pass block. All in all, though, Vincent, I think Sedrick Van Pran is a guy who, if a team is looking for a new center come day one of the NFL season, this is a guy you could plug into your system, and I think would learn it very, very quick. I love this young man out of Georgia, man. I want to know your thoughts, though. What you like about the big guy, Sedrick Van Pran, coming out of UGA?
Like you said, New Orleans, Warren Easton High School. Same high school as a great legendary running back that played in the National Football League by the name of Steve Van Pran. Outstanding actor by named Anthony Mackie. And, of course, a legend in the rap game, Mr. Master P. All of them went to the same high school as Mr. Van Pran. Then you think about Mr. Van Pran and you think about his career at the University of Georgia. Then I think about all the great linemen that Georgia's had on the offensive side of the ball, from John Casey to Tommy Lyons, to George Collins, to Randy Johnson, to Mac McWhorter, to Mike Wilson, and to Ray Donaldson. I would put Mr. Van Pran in that same conversation. The guy's played 2,579 snaps, Logan, in his career. He started over 40 career games. He's back-to-back national champion. First team All-American consensus. This year, first time All-SEC consensus. What more can you love about the young man? And the young man was an academic All-American. And in his career, Logan, at the center position, he allowed no quarterback hits and only one sack.
Whew.
Versatile. He probably not only can be able to play center, but he can probably go end up maybe moving to guard. I wouldn't be surprised there. Football IQ off the charts. Just go look at the game film, as our gentleman, Mr. Daniel Kelly and Mr. William Yannis says. Physical through the whistle. He's a very physical, mean guy playing the center position. I'm going to keep it short and simple here. Very athletic. This guy's going to be an impact player at the next level. He's going to be an 8 to 10 year player in the National Football League as a starter. My final words on Mr. Van Pran. This is a football player at the center position.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Turner. I'm looking forward to see how this guy does. My final thoughts on him. If your team is looking to up your run game and become more elite and better at that spot, Mr. Van Pran is your guy to call wherever you're picking in the NFL draft.
Mr. Landis,
yes, sir.
Landis, and I also would like to leave you with this.
Go right ahead.
Dwight Stevenson and DeMonte Dawson. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, follow, share, and subscribe, please, on Facebook and YouTube. And also go check out our podcast available on all podcast platforms. For Mr. Football, Vincent Turner, I've been your host and producer, Logan Landers. Guys, go enjoy your weekend. Go get ready for your draft film. Go check it out on YouTube. Go check out the rest of our draft videos. And we'll talk to you again on